so powerful, so beautiful.
Rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Everybody, welcome to the screening of The Lambs. As most of you know that follow me on my channel, I'm a huge fan of Silence of the Lambs. It is my favorite movie of all time, and I'm happy to have two friends here tonight to watch along with me and offer some commentary. I've got my friend Beth from Miss 80s and Neil from Retro Reels. Let me add them to the stream here. How's it going, you all?
Hi guys.
Hi.
My experience with this movie, I didn't see it in theaters when it came out almost, was it 32 years now? Has it been that long?
Yeah, 91.
Yeah, I got this on VHS when I joined the Columbia House Club.
Nice.
I probably still owe money on it, I don't know. But yeah, everyone remember this? Pick six movies for 40 cents or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
So but it was something I had never seen before. I mean, great performances from everybody. Hopkins as Lecter and Jodie Foster as Clarice. There's even a cameo from everyone's favorite crooner, Chris Isaac.
What a wicked game you play to make me feel this way.
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
And there's even a cameo from George Romero, which we will see when we get into the movie.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't realize this until like I guess a few months ago. Someone pointed it out to me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. It's in the scene where Hannibal has been. He's in that place with the bars around him. I think Dr. Chilton's walking in one last time, and Clarice is with him, and you just briefly see George Romero. So keep an eye out for that.
Okay, in the Philadelphia scene, like in the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So interesting. So, Beth, did you see this one in theaters when you were young, or just something that you saw later on VHS as well, or?
Yeah, later on VHS. I was thinking about this today because I thought maybe you might ask this question and like a history behind this film. And I honestly don't remember. I didn't watch it growing up as a teenager. I think I'm kind of late to the game, honestly. In the early 2000s, I was really big into like murder mysteries. I still am, but like serial killers and stuff like that. And I remember researching Ed Gein, and this film came up, and I was unaware of this film for some reason. But I remember renting it from like Hollywood Video or something in the like early 2000s before tapes went away, you know, about that time. So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know why I added that to my cart when I got those movies from Columbia House, because I don't remember seeing, you know, trailers for this at the theater. I mean, I wasn't going to theaters a lot in my, you know, early teens, but I just saw the cover with Clarice and the death head's mock across her mouth. Thought that looks interesting, so I picked it up, and rest is history.
Yeah.
You know, what's your experience? Did you see this one later?
No, I think the first time I saw this was when it came to TV, probably 95, 96, somewhere around then.
Oh, so 5, 6 years after it. Yeah.
I was too young to have seen it when it come out. Cool. In the cinemas. So yeah, I think I just caught it on TV one time. I didn't really have that much interest really in it anyway, but once I saw it, yeah, really enjoyed it.
So who we got in the chat here? We've got Sean, Blue Digital. Sean is actually hosting his own watch along of this movie on Valentine's Day. So if anyone can't stay with us tonight, Sean's showing it on Valentine's Day, so go hop over there and check out his channel. We've got Anthony. Hey, Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
Let's see. We've got Robbie, the Haddonfield Slasher. All right, well, I've got everything queued up. You guys ready to start the show?
Did you want a counter on, or have you got one?
I don't have one.
Okay. I'll just flick mine on.
Are we starting at the same, like, where's everybody at? Like, will it start with the MGM?
On my screen right now, I see the zoomed in lion's eye.
Okay. I'm ready when you guys are.
Yeah, give us a countdown.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 1.
You're such a dork.
I know. I was going to do something funny, like put a blanket on, and I thought, no, I better not do that.
That would have been a great intro. That's a good exit.
A good exit, yeah. That would get everybody unsubscribing from my channel.
Who wants David to recreate that scene?
Let's not.
We need it to get to, let's see, how many thumbs up? Give me 10 thumbs ups and he will recreate that scene.
Oh, no, he will not.
We got 8 already.
I know.
All right, I'm seeing Jodie Foster just came on the screen. Her name.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins. So as we're playing through the movie, I've got some like little factoids that I'll show on the screen, such as this. Gene Hackman bought the rights to Thomas Harris's novel and was going to direct and star in the film, but he backed out and didn't want to follow up his Mississippi Burning character with an even less likable character of Hannibal Lecter.
Didn't know that.
Another fun fact, Michelle Pfeiffer was originally the first choice for the role of Clarice. Demi had worked with her in Married to the Mob, so directors tend to stick with people they've worked with. So, interesting fact there.
That would have been weird.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, I could see her, I guess, but I mean, Jodie's so. This is her role, but I could see Michelle probably doing a good job.
I was trying to think of what I remember seeing Jodie Foster in prior to this movie, and the only thing I could think of was like Freaky Friday. I don't remember.
Bugsy
I mean,
Malone.
I never. Huh?
Bugsy Malone.
Yeah, I never saw that one or Taxi Driver as a kid. There he is, Chris Isaac.
Yep.
What a wicked game.
It's a good song. Okay.
Does he live in
It's
a
a good
blue
song.
hotel?
That's the only song I know from Chris Isaac.
Yeah.
That's who I get vibes from when I hear that Danny Vera guy that you like.
Oh yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got
I mean,
kind of a
that style of music, you know?
mm-hmm, like soulful rockabilly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now he sang on Friends. Remember, he was Phoebe's boyfriend in one episode.
Oh.
So there's a little. Now, did they shoot this at the FBI campus? Do we know?
Honestly, I don't know. I know a lot of it was shot around Philadelphia.
Okay. Beautifully shot, really. When was the last time anybody's watched this? I mean, well, David, I know you watch it probably fairly often, but
I haven't seen it for years.
I think I watched it last year during Halloween season.
Yeah. It's probably been about a year for us too. I showed it to Presley, my daughter. She wanted to. We'd seen that South Park spoof. Remember, I sent that to you.
Yeah.
So she wanted to know what that was all about. So I played it for her because she's old enough, and I think she liked it. It wasn't scary, so she does not like scary movies. So, but it's just creepy, you know.
Yeah. For me, I know there's a lot of debate as to whether you would call this horror or if it's more of a thriller. I mean, I tend to lean more towards it being a thriller drama than horror. I mean, there are some horror aspects to it, but I don't know. Do you guys consider this to be a horror movie or more of a thriller crime drama?
Yeah, I'd say it's a thriller.
Yeah, thriller. But I know it gets lumped into the horror genre because of the, serial killer and stripping the skin and all that stuff. So, but that's okay. And people consider it a horror film because it was, one of the first ones to win the Oscar, right?
Right.
Win a big awards. So
the FBI was involved with this movie. They wanted it to promote women being a part of the FBI. So they were behind it. And Scott Glenn, when he was doing research, actually went and talked to the FBI director and got to listen to some serial killers' tapes, and he almost had a breakdown. Yeah.
Too much to absorb.
Yeah.
That's a good way of promoting women taking part by flinging men's bodily fluids at them.
Yeah.
Do we have any factoids on what that stuff was made of?
No.
I'm sorry.
I liked his.
Go ahead. Sorry, David.
I like Scott Glenn's Crawford more so than Harvey Keitel's in Red Dragon.
Oh, okay. Well, what I was going to say is I can't not see him as the heavy in Urban Cowboy.
Oh.
He plays like John Travolta's nemesis in that film. So.
Got Cody in the chat. Hey, Cody.
Cody. Dokes.
I can't see Ted Levine in any other films and not think about his character in Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, I know.
Because he was in the one of the latest Jurassic World movies. And it's like Buffalo Bill.
can be kind of rough on your career. You were playing such this iconic role that becomes such this force in many ways, a meme, really.
Yeah.
And that's all that you'll ever be known as. So
Yeah, typecast.
Yeah, typecast.
We got Lee.
He's a Tucker.
He's a Tucker.
He does it well.
Yeah, I agree with Cody. Scott Glenn was great in Backdraft. He was in a movie recently with Gerard Butler, Geostorm. That was shot in and around Kentucky.
Oh.
I recognize him most from The Keep.
Wasn't he in Near Dark as well? Or am I thinking of someone else?
That was Lance Henriksen, wasn't it?
Lance Henriksen, okay. I'm confusing the two.
I don't know that he's not in it, but Lance Henriksen
It
is.
was Lance. It was Lance Henriksen, yeah.
This guy always plays an arsehole, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He reminds me of somebody else. Can't picture it. Somebody's making popcorn downstairs. I can smell it. I can smell the popcorn.
Maybe it's to mask the smells from Ellie.
I don't know. It's been a rough day around here. I'll just say that much. Oh, Robbie likes my hat.
Yeah.
I'll flip it around backwards at about halfway through.
What are you guys watching this on? VHS? Beth?
I'm streaming it.
DVD tonight, sir.
I've just noticed your hat. That's the over the top.
Yeah.
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 She
Nice.
had it flipped around backwards earlier. She was ready to go.
Have to have a virtual arm wrestle.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
You won.
I've got, you see these guns here? This is my, what's he say? This is my fire plug or something like that. That other guy can't.
I always think of Joe Dirt. This is speaking to the mic. It doesn't take feedback or something like that. I try to go with the red theme here.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
I can change mine, but it's not very bright.
I like the purple.
I got pink.
Oh,
Oh, there's red. Anyone driving past your house, David, thinks a brothel.
Yeah. I've got some police playing in the background. Turn on the red light. You know, I think Barney was the only character that reprised his role in all three of the movies. Yeah. RDJ. There's Cody. So Sean asked if we would arm wrestle with multiple MIGs. I don't know. That's kind of a slippery slope there.
who would win?
I'm not sure I could keep my grip. You're right, Lee. Barney wasn't in Manhunter or Hannibal Rising. I didn't like Hannibal Rising at all. Did you see that movie? The prequel, the origin story?
No.
It felt like it was just a cash grab.
I gave up watching it. I watched Hannibal, and that was it.
Who played Hannibal in that?
I don't even remember the actor's name. It didn't do anything for me.
I just love.
I've got the subtitles on.
Oh, I should
don't
probably
think
do
I've
that.
ever read that sentence before.
Yeah, I smell your C word.
You can say it. See you next Tuesday.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee agrees that Hannibal Rising is really bad. Manhunter is good. I just watched Red Dragon again today and would like to go back and watch Manhunter. Who played Hannibal Lecter? It wasn't Danny Houston. The guy from Trick or Treat played Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter. What's his name? The old guy from Trick or Treat. I can't remember his name.
I don't know. You're supposed to be the smart one.
Yeah, well, I am with the Hopkins movies. I just can't remember. Brian Cox. There, Lee got me. There we go. Have any of you all watched the Hannibal TV series with Mads Mikkelsen?
No.
I enjoyed that. It was pretty good. It only lasted, I think, 2 or 3 seasons. And a little factoid here. Anthony Hopkins channeled an author, an actress, and a computer in playing Hannibal Lecter. They were Truman Capote, Katharine Hepburn, and Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
It's interesting. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I could see that now. I like how he stands so kind of a little, like, not confident, but just like maybe that's his motive, to stand a little more timid. To me, he looks kind of not. Does that make sense?
Not natural.
Yeah, unnatural. Yeah, just, I mean, off-putting. Like he doesn't know how to carry himself. But maybe that's a part of the deception.
Robbie's asking if I have a tattoo. I do.
You have a few tattoos, don't you?
Yeah, it's
that's
koi
your
fish.
sleeve. Yeah.
Yeah. Lee says that he stands proper, like he's expecting a dinner guest.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like a butler.
So when they shot this scene, did they play off one another? Or did they, like...
I saw an interview with Jodie Foster, and she and Hopkins were very rarely on set at the same time because of the glass, I guess. I guess it would reflect, and so they would oftentimes shoot them separately. And I also read that when you see Hopkins, he's looking like straight onto the camera, and she's always kind of looking a little bit off to the side. And he very rarely blinks at all.
Interesting. He's so good.
That's my favorite monologue right here. Like a rube.
I never knew what a rube was, for a long time. Like you hear the dialogue and you don't know what it means. Then you have to look it up.
It's like a derogatory term for someone from like a rural area. Yeah.
But you always, sometimes you hear words that people say and you don't honestly know what they mean, but Do you know how long it took him to shoot the film? No clue. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
I should have done my homework a little better, right?
I just have weird questions.
I know that Jodie Foster was trying to get the rights to the book before Gene Hackman did, but because she really wanted to play the role of Clarice.
Have you read all the books?
I've read Hannibal and Silence of the Lambs. I haven't read Red Dragon or Hannibal Rising. This is pretty true to the book. Hannibal was a little bit different.
I bit my wrist.
In the movie.
Look at the blood! Man, you stupid fuck!
Hair gel.
Is that a hair gel? Great.
Oh,
I just ran out.
So when you say killer, you mean
He's a murderer. Yeah.
like an actual convicted murderer?
He killed people. I know. It's crazy.
Whew, that's intense.
Yeah.
I've never been in an insane asylum, so I don't know what they're like. But, do you think they look like dungeons like that?
Probably not. They're probably all really clinical.
White and sterile looking.
I think more like Jack Nicholson and Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Murphmobile.
Nice.
Right? Same car?
It could be. It could be the very
Similar.
one. They repainted it a year later. After they wrapped this film, they sold it. Now this is an MGM film, so that doesn't work. They could have sold it to Paramount.
Robbie says that in The Shining, Nicholson did 100 or 200 takes on the stair scene.
Yeah.
I know that Kubrick really put Shelley Duvall through the ringer. I mean, she almost had a meltdown or breakdown.
She lost her hair. She went, she's had mental illness anyway, mental troubles. So I watched a little documentary on her a couple nights ago. So
I watched an interview with her on the Grim Life Collective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I saw that.
It was kind of sad,
Yeah, I kind of want to see that movie. That movie they were talking about.
I saw a trailer for it. Yeah.
I know. That's why I want to see it. My boy's in it.
Edward Furlong. Yeah, I know.
Hey, I'm going to champion for him as long as I live. I want him to succeed, okay? He got new teeth. That's good. So.
What was the last thing he acted in before this?
Who, Eddie Furlong?
Yeah. Was it Pet Cemetery too?
No. No, he was in that, what was that Kiss movie?
Detroit Rock City.
Yeah, Detroit Rock City, and he's done a few things. So. He's got potential. How could you swallow your own tongue, voluntarily?
I think Lecter got into his head.
Are you on the scene with the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The women should like her. She's empowering. She knows how to use a jack.
You're a little bit ahead of me then.
Oh.
She's just getting into her car to turn the headlights on and get the jack.
Well, I know what she's doing. She just now got the jack.
Okay.
I was just ahead of my talking, okay? Sorry.
Okay.
I've seen the movie, David. I know what's going to happen.
Don't spoil it for me.
I think I'm like 2 seconds ahead of you because I heard it clang and then I heard yours or Neil's clang.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm silent.
yeah.
I could hear the jack being pumped up on someone else's.
Mine's down pretty low.
She's just handed the business card to the guy with the goatee. So, Sean, if you're still in the chat, and I know you live in the Philly area, have you been to any of these shooting locations?
Hi, Fred. Hi, bud. Hi, buddy.
So, Robbie asks what movies we're looking forward to this year. I'm looking forward to the new Ghostbuster. It's supposed to come out in December. John Wick 4 for me. Mission Impossible. Exorcist I'm kind of leery about. I mean, after what happened with the Halloween ends, I'm kind of like, left a bad taste in my mouth.
Hey, I'm going to take Fred downstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll mute it.
Did you say you got the 4K of this, David?
Yeah. I don't have Hannibal yet.
Oh, they did that as well. Did the Kino?
Oh, did they? And Red Dragon?
I don't know. I think they might have done Hannibal.
Yeah.
Not sure. I really enjoyed this film, but I didn't get on well with Hannibal. Didn't think much of that. I just stopped watching them after that.
I enjoy Gary Oldman a lot in Hannibal, but I just couldn't get behind the actress that played Clarice.
Or Julianne Moore.
Yeah, Julianne Moore. I never understood why Jodie Foster didn't do that. Was it because she was busy with another movie, or she just didn't want to recycle the same role, or what?
I don't know.
Benjamin Raspel.
Looks real.
So Sean says he's never been to any of the locations. He thinks that the Philly locations were very limited. I know the asylum that they shot at's been either torn down or like revamped so much that you wouldn't recognize it.
I haven't kept up on what films are really coming out this year, so I don't. The only thing that really was piquing my interest was Renfield.
Oh yeah,
I would kind of want to see him as the vampire. So I don't know.
Have you watched the one where he's like in a Western? Is it called The Old Man?
Not yet,
Or,
no. Mm-mm. I haven't watched much new stuff lately. Just kind of, I don't know. It's been comfort cinema. Brass pail. Probably not a PC term now, is it?
What, transvestite?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Isn't that part of the whole LGBTQT acronym?
I don't know. You probably, I don't know.
I know trans is part of it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Not anymore. I'm looking forward to The Evil Dead Rises. That looks awesome.
No thanks.
Yeah,
Nah.
Didn't you have a bad experience with the last Evil Dead
Me?
remake? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
You like lost a friend over?
I lost a friend over that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It's her fault. And it was my fault for not knowing what we were getting into, but I thought it was going to be like the other two Evil Deads.
Yeah.
Boy, I was sorely wrong. So, yeah, safe to say I lost a friend over that deal. But, oh well. Good riddance.
Just looking to see what Jonathan Demme's done lately. The last thing he did was in 2015, Ricky and the Flash, which I never saw. Meryl Streep's in it. She plays an old rock star.
Okay, we got to run out and see that.
Yeah. There we go. Tom Petty.
Wonder what he thought about this film, about his song being used in the film.
I don't know. Neil, are there any songs that make you think of a movie right away when you hear it? Neil?
Sorry?
Are there any songs that you hear and immediately think of a movie when you hear it?
Ghostbusters?
No.
I don't know. It's a good question. I have to think about that one.
Yeah, I guess that All on Our Own from Bobby Brown makes me think of Ghostbusters too.
Well, like we were talking about this earlier, and for me, Somebody's Baby by Jackson Browne, I always think of Fast Times when Stacy loses her virginity. I don't know why. It never fails. Anytime that comes on the radio, my mind immediately goes to her with the older man in the dugout. So,
Nice.
Bohemian Rhapsody, I always think of Wayne's World, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. See, this should be a PSA for every young lady. Do not help a man get a couch into a van.
And
Never.
don't get in first.
Yeah, no. He doesn't look creepy at all.
No. He's wearing a sailor hat or whatever.
Sailor hat, weird jacket, disgusting, dirty cast. Ugh. He probably cut that off somebody's hand, you know.
You got that weird voice, too. What's it on the back of his jacket? Like a dragon or something?
It's like from a school. Like a school jacket, isn't it?
Oh.
Are you a size 14? Ugh. It looks like a Letterman's jacket almost.
Yeah.
Sort of.
By the way, in the intro, that so powerful, so beautiful. That was me.
I knew that was you.
It's a line from the movie.
So kind of dumb question here, but I'm just going to ask it. Did he like the bigger girls because they have more flesh?
Probably, and probably since they were bigger, their skin's a little more elastic, maybe? I don't know. I've never skinned a woman before. Neil, can you offer any insights to that?
I haven't skinned any women or men.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yet.
Oh, there's the key word, yeah.
So Sean says the only thing that only location he's ever visited was from the 12 Monkeys. Aren't the steps from Rocky in Philadelphia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited about Creed? Creed 3, Beth?
No.
Not really? Not really a Creed fan?
I watch, I mean, the first two are okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm more of a Rocky purist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
But I mean, Stallone's not even in Stallone's not in the next one, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm curious to see if did they kill him off, or is he just not in the picture, or what?
I don't
know. I think they've just gone off in a totally different direction and not involved in.
Because I know he's still a producer. He has a producer credit, anyways.
Yeah, that's just a legality, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think Michael B. Jordan is actually the one that's directing this one, right? This directorial debut?
Maybe. I don't know.
I haven't really looked. I've just heard some of the talk around it and haven't heard much else. I'll probably still watch it, but won't be rushing out to see it.
I haven't been there, Sean. I've been to, is it Kennywood? Like an amusement park in Philadelphia? Or Pittsburgh. Sorry, it's Pittsburgh.
Is that Kenny Rogers amusement park?
It was like one of the oldest amusement parks in Pittsburgh.
You know, like Dollywood. I was
Dolly, yeah.
Just trying to be funny. So, do you think he was trying to make a whole suit? Like a whole new body out of the skin?
You would think he would just want to make some breasts and a mangina. I don't know. That's what I would have done.
Yep, never mind. Never mind. Not gonna say what went through my head.
It's always the quiet ones. So the guy that's here at the funeral home that puts the smelling salt under his nose, was he in Newhart as one of the, this is my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl?
I don't know. He kind of reminded me, and I know it's not him, and I'm just saying this to be funny, but he kind of reminded me of Squiggy from, you know, Lenny and Squiggy.
Yeah.
But I know that's not him.
No.
But it looked like him, like Squiggy as a, you know, medical officer.
William Sanderson.
Oh, excuse me. That would be awkward, that scene.
I guess not the same person. That guy.
Going back to your point about manginas, why would you need skin to make a mangina? Because surely to make a mangina, you have to remove stuff, not add.
Maybe he didn't want to remove his stuff. He just wanted to cover it up.
Maybe I wanted to keep mine. I mean, maybe he wants to keep his. You know, that tuck's not very comfortable.
Have you tried that, David?
No, I have not.
Liar.
The little girl kind of looks like her. Sort of.
Probably C's, Robbie. I don't want to sort.
Double D's, Dave. Remember, anything bigger than a handful, you're risking a sprained tongue.
Exactly.
I hope nobody screenshots that and I'm going like this.
Anything more than mouthfuls of waste.
Is your daughter still sitting over there?
Nah, she's used to me making vulgar comments.
So what movies has that guy been in? Anything we know?
Well,
Twiggy?
I couldn't find out what his name was.
Oh. Ugh. That stuff smells nasty. If it smells like actual smelling salts, oh.
That's Bob out of Batman, isn't it?
So, yeah. That's where I've seen it, man. That'd be a fun one to watch with Michael
Oh,
Keaton.
there he is. Tracy Walter. Yeah, Batman. That's right.
He was in Conan as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, Conan, City Slickers, Repo Man. A lot of
you
things.
could do a neat edit of this. You could have the bit where she's walking through and the guy flings the jizz at her, and then she's got those two little bits coming out of her nose.
There's Walter Matthau. I'm kidding.
I know that's not him.
No, I'm kidding. So Tracy Walter is the actor's name.
Uh-huh. Excuse me. He's done a lot of stuff.
Silence of the Lambs.
City Slickers.
City Slickers.
Oh, he's in Young Guns too.
Married to the Mob. Young Guns 2. Cyborg 2, Philadelphia.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. Alien Nation. Do you remember that show?
Yeah.
Ugh, nightmares.
That was bad.
I know, but it gave me nightmares.
Oh, really?
Yeah, anything alien related, I was scared of. Like Unsolved Mysteries, when they would do the aliens and like the crop circles and alien encounters, it freaked me out. Yeah, I thought aliens were real.
He was in a Spit on Your Grave from 2010.
I feel bad for her having to lay there and, you know. Hell of a calling card.
I'll never look at the white stuff the same again.
I know, me either. That's your next short, David, for tomorrow. You could cut it with her and then cut to, oh, can I have the hair gel?
Matters.
We're in Jurassic Park.
The cat always creeps me out.
He can't help his lazy eye.
They should have done a crossover and had the guys from Revenge of the Nerds. Lewis and
Poindexter?
Yeah.
With the glasses?
Yeah. Wasn't who was that actor? Wasn't Poindexter? He was in that 30-something, wasn't he? I thought so. Yeah.
Yep. I have a lazy eye.
My daughter does too. Not Caitlin, but Kirsten.
Mm-hmm.
She's supposed to wear glasses, but she doesn't.
Yeah, me too.
Your sister.
Well, when I was a little kid, they wanted me to wear an eye patch.
They wanted her to also.
My mom, okay, she didn't want me to do it because, well, this is a lame reason. Probably we couldn't afford it anyway. But the Pirates are our home mascot.
Wow.
So, no joke, swear to God. So I think she just didn't want me to be completely embarrassed in school. So mine is pretty voluntary. I can kind of correct, as long as I don't I have to turn my head, not just turn my eyes. So yeah. But can you imagine going through school like 10 years old in an eye patch, how much ridicule you'd get?
Yeah.
I don't know. It might have been seen as cool.
Not here. No. I got made fun of for my red hair. An eye patch wouldn't have cut it. Redhead with an eye patch, forget about it.
That might have turned out your street cred.
Maybe, yeah. So should we talk about, didn't someone buy the Buffalo Bill house?
Yeah, and you can actually go and spend the night. I would love to go there.
That'd be cool.
It would be cool.
Does it come with
Sorry. Does it come with lotion in a basket? I think it
does. You knew what I was going to say. Darn it.
Sean, Malfunction, Sean Clark actually went to the house and had an episode on it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It did, yeah.
She's in a few movies, isn't she?
I had a fun fact about the Buffalo Bill house. It belonged to a high school physics teacher.
Oh. Huh.
And it sold, or it was on the market for $300,000 in 2020.
Oh, wow. Huh.
So I don't know if the house that this guy bought is the actual house or if he remodeled it after the film house. Is it the actual house, Beth?
I think it was. I mean, I watched that same episode you did. I think the way I perceived it was the same house.
Because there's this guy that I think he's in South Carolina that actually rebuilt the Myers house, even though the original was in California. I'm just wondering if it's.
Or wait, is it the house that? It's either the Buffalo Bill real house or it's the house that, remember, well, not to give anything away, but towards the end of the film, when she goes to that one house, the one girl, like
I think
one of the
I think
other
it's the
victims.
Buffalo Bill's house. Yeah,
is it? Okay.
I think it was his house.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I can't picture who he reminds me of.
Was he like in an old like TV series like Benson or something like that? I don't know.
In one of the Star Treks or something, wasn't he?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Like Star Trek Voyager or something like that. One of those spin-off TV shows.
One of the later ones. That black girl that we just saw, she was in Candyman, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
She was also the police officer in Hard Target.
I know Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins both won Oscars. I don't think Ted Levine did. Did he?
I don't think so. Was he nominated?
I don't remember. I don't think he was.
Did the film win that year?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was the first kind of horror film to win an Oscar, like a best feature film.
Mm-hmm.
Because what, the year prior, Kathy Bates won for Misery, right?
Was that 90?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I don't know. I had it in my head that this was the first one to win since The Exorcist, but I could be wrong.
He wasn't in Star Trek. I must be thinking of someone that looks like him.
I can see the guy you're thinking of because his character had like giant ears or something like that.
Mm.
Or
Just trying to picture who I am actually thinking. Yeah.
I think he might have actually been on Benson.
Ben wished you a happy birthday, David.
Nope. Sorry, I neglected the chat there.
Oh, it's okay. I saw him pop up.
It's not your birthday yet, is it?
That's tomorrow.
Well, it is over here.
Oh, well, good. I'm
Happy
officially 40.
Happy
46.
birthday. 46.
We got Birdman. Hey, Daniel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actor, actress, film, director. Yeah.
Dang.
It was a big deal.
It was a
Kind of
hit.
a big deal.
Yeah. But no horror film has won since then, right?
I don't know. Maybe Birdman knows.
I don't think so.
I don't think Vince Vaughn's remake of Psycho won anything.
God.
That was horrible.
Awful. Why would you sign up for something like that? Other than a paycheck.
Yeah, when you sign up, you don't know, do you?
No, but I would think that in the, meetings that he had, someone would tell him, hey, we're going to do a shot-for-shot remake of Psycho. You game? No.
Yeah, it could have been the best thing ever.
All right, so here's some facts. Only 18 horror movies have won Oscars in the Academy's history. The Exorcist, The Fly, Misery, Silence of the Lambs, Sleepy Hollow, Bram Stoker's Dracula, The Phantom of the Opera from 1943, Black Swan from 2010. I don't consider that horror, but
no,
maybe. Sweeney Todd, The Omen from 76, Werewolf in London 81, Misery 90, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from 1931, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane in 62, The Picture of Dorian Gray, Rosemary's Baby, and Aliens from 86, and Alien from 79 won an Oscar for Best Visual Effects. Get Out won an Oscar in 2017 for Best Original Score Screenplay. That's it.
Like that.
I thought Shape of Water won something too, didn't it? Is that really considered horror though? I guess not.
I wouldn't say so.
Ben, are you saying that you don't think that this is a horror movie?
But do you consider it a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
That's the question.
It's not Christmas until something gets tucked away.
Someone flings some jizz.
Yeah.
That's tinsel, right?
No.
Elf tinsel. not Christmas until Buffalo Bill's balls drop.
Now, wasn't Precious in another? Wasn't she or he in another movie? Like
the actual dog.
The dog's been in a few films. Yeah. No, it really has.
There was a Precious in the Clarice TV series. Not that dog though, the same breed.
Yeah.
Probably
Who's
married the
Sean?
mob.
So is Silence of the Lambs brought to you by Vaseline?
Jergens.
Jergens?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Need to get something to drink.
He's going to get changed.
He is, yeah.
He's going to come back walking bow-legged with it tucked in.
With my knees locked, yeah.
He could come in just with a towel like this and oh boy. I think I saw somewhere they designed a few different masks for him for that. Oh. See, I told you.
Sorry, I'd fuck me.
He's got it ready for that scene. But I'm saying, didn't they have like a few different masks designed for his this, you know, like they tried out a few different looks to the mask or something? I think I saw that.
Yeah. I think there was one that was clear, kind of like they used in the TV series.
Hmm. Hey, buddy. Oh. What song were you singing, Ben? Send it to me. I want to hear it. He needs a beard.
Tennessee
He needs a
Whiskey?
longer beard, though.
Yeah.
And a cowboy hat.
He's from my neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if
So
they shot this
Darla.
in... Go ahead. The
Darla,
dog?
the dog, yeah. I don't see the filmography, sorry. Oh, maybe. Oh, she has a filmography. She was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Okay.
The
Anything
Burbs.
else? That's where...
As Queenie.
Queenie! I knew it! I knew it!
And Batman Returns as Ratty Poodle. And she's been on television on Coach and Erie, Indiana.
I knew she had been, yeah. I knew Queenie.
Bitch been around.
Yeah. That mud takes a shit on my yard one more time.
Good evening, Senator.
Love the suit.
Toughened your nipples, didn't it?
That's interesting. That's interesting about the color white.
I guess the lab coats doctors and dentists wear.
David, you're going to have to see the that South Park episode where they spoof this. You will love it.
Have you seen the one they do on Family Guy? I know you don't like Family Guy, but it's funny.
No, I'll watch it if you send it to me sometime.
Where will it tickle you? Love your suit. I think this is where we get to see Romero.
Oh, okay.
What kind of mustache would you call that? That's weird.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, like a
It's not a handlebar because it
No.
goes like.
kind of like a swashbuckler mixed
like a
with like
spoiler.
a Zorro mustache. I don't know. Handlebars come down like that, like a Fu Manchu, right?
Yeah, like a firefighter wears, right?
Yeah. It's a look. That guy's been in a lot of films too.
He's been in a lot of stuff too.
He was in Austin Powers, wasn't he? He was wasn't he the general in the A-Team as well?
No, that was George Papard, wasn't it?
No, the police that was always chasing him.
I don't know.
When you guys watch movies, do you ever sit on like IMDb and look up people and see what their careers were like, what else they've been in?
Yeah, sometimes I try and sit there and work it out first.
Yeah. But if you can't,
yeah, you've got to, haven't you?
Yeah, and that's when I go down rabbit holes and get distracted and like, what did I miss?
Yeah. Rewind.
Quite often results in me watching about 5 or 6 other films with those people in as well.
Take care, man. Let me know if you find anything.
I'll have to listen to his cover when I get off here. Are you doing anything fun for your birthday?
We're going to dinner tomorrow. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
And then
Sounds good
Aaron's going to that concert tomorrow, and I'm supposed to go to a Guns N'
Oh.
Roses tribute thing with my brothers. That could be a good laugh, or it could be like really painful.
Hey, Hobbs. You have to send some video or something from that if it's, you know, worth sharing.
I imagine it's going to sound better than the real Axel. That performance he did
I know.
at Lisa Marie's was...
I know. Well, he was giving his speech, and I didn't immediately know it was him.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Presley and I were sitting there watching it, and I was looking, I was like, who's that red-headed guy? Like, who is that? I was trying to, like, recall back people in her family and, you know, people around Elvis and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, that's Axl Rose. And then he went over to the piano, and I'm like, okay, he played, you know, the beginning was really good before he started singing. I was like, dang, okay. And then he started singing. Presley and I both turned to each other, and we were like, oh, it's bad.
I mean, when he would hold those notes, it sounded like he was shivering almost. I was like, what?
Well, it was cold there. It was cold.
Oh, yeah. I bet Alanis Morissette sounded good, and so did Billy Corgan.
Well, yeah, but they're younger, and they haven't done as many drugs, I hope.
Yeah.
Sorry, Axel. If you're watching this, I apologize.
Yeah, sorry, Axel. Your piano playing was great, though.
Yeah. Stick to playing the piano. Have someone else sing your songs for you.
Just break into some reggae every once in a while.
Do you like that video? It's good. There's a 10-hour loop of it on YouTube. Oh my God.
I went to see AC/DC in London when Axl was filling in for Brian Johnson.
Oh, how was that?
It was all right. It wasn't obviously Brian Johnson, but yeah, it was all right.
So what's the significance of this, in your opinion? Like the Lambs and her trauma, childhood trauma, or what?
I guess it's just her opening up to him, and I guess showing some vulnerability, which he's obviously feeding off of.
Mm-hmm.
Like a power trip for him, I guess. And I guess the Silence of the Lambs made for a better title than My Lady Humps.
Where did that come from?
She said earlier that he skins his humps.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Black Eyed Peas reference.
That's your
My lovely lady humps.
That's your fan film.
Oh, okay.
I could have called it Jizz Flinger.
Oh my gosh.
Might got confused with Goldfinger though.
I'll just call it Tucked.
They could have had Shirley Bassey done the song as well and everything, didn't they? Jizz Flinger.
Oh, in the background there, that's Romero.
Yeah, that is him. Yeah. I don't recognize him without his glasses.
Yeah. Clarice.
Sean Connery as Hannibal, possibly?
Could you imagine that? Clarice.
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah.
Our census taker wants to question me, Clarice. Nah, wouldn't work.
Come here, Fred. Freddie's back.
Speaking of Freddie, Beth, have you heard Adam Lambert's cover of Duran Duran's Ordinary World?
Rough?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's good, but it's doesn't beat the original.
Yeah.
He's put some weight on, looks like.
I know. Yeah. Looks a little chunky. Does he oversing it?
No, it's almost kind of like minimalist.
Oh, okay.
It's not over the top like some of his other stuff. Erin didn't like it, and she's a big Adam Lambert fan.
He's not done much solo-wise.
Are they still touring right now as Queen?
Overseas. Hopefully they'll come back over here sometime.
There's a rumor going around that Roger Taylor's son might be the new Foo Fighters drummer.
Really?
Yeah, even though I know he's in the darkness, right? Isn't he
Yeah.
in the darkness?
Rufus?
Who are the darkness these days, though?
Sorry?
I said, who are the darkness these days?
Hey, now. Come on.
Support act, don't they?
Justin Hawkins.
Right again.
They don't do much, do they? They've fallen from grace a bit, haven't they?
They still tour. They put out albums. I bought their Motor Heart album on clearance. It's good.
I think he was the only one that did, though.
Maybe that's why it was on clearance.
I watch Justin almost every day, and he seems like he's been in the studio a lot lately and doing some stuff.
I think he produced. Now he produces too. He produced. He produces some people. He produced Foxy Shazam, like that. My favorite album by them. He produced it, The Church of Rock and Roll.
I wonder if he has done anything with the Struts.
Maybe.
I get that vibe from them a little bit.
But yeah, they kind of. I mean, at least over here, they're kind of almost a one-hit wonder.
I believe they're not far off that over here.
Yeah. But I like a lot of their albums and a lot of their music, so I've really connected with them.
Before you'd sent me like your playlist, I mean, I really was only familiar with that one song, I Believe in a Thing Called Love. That was really the only one I'm aware of.
They did a few more, didn't they? They had a Christmas tune as well.
Oh, I mean, I could list a bunch of them, but
the latest one I know is that Open Fire. That was a really good track. You heard that one?
Is that one off of Motor Heart? Yeah, their last album.
I don't know.
I think so.
No, it's probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 years old.
Oh. I don't have all of them yet. Oh, that didn't help me.
So Sean Connery didn't want to play this role because it was revolting, but Daniel says that he was in Just Cause years later, which had other serial killers in it. Yeah, Ed Harris played the serial killer in that one, if I remember correctly. Right. That was a good movie. Neil, are you Team Oasis or Team Blur?
I was almost neutral at the time, but leant over to blur a bit more.
Okay.
But I'm pretty much neutral.
There's that mustache again.
That's just a north-south thing, that is.
Were both bands from Manchester? Or no?
No. One's London, the other was Manchester.
Okay. So Blur's from London. I wasn't sure.
Did we miss Chris Isaac?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I think he's wearing a hat.
Is he only a little cameo, is he?
Yeah.
How come he got billed on the front of the film then?
I guess when you're in a video with that chick. I think I might be a couple seconds ahead of somebody. I think when they're trying to get the elevator open from the ceiling, that's when we see Chris Isaac.
Oh.
And I think he's wearing a hat. Hey, that's the actual writer of the book. That was Thomas Harris right there.
Oh. The bald guy?
Yeah.
Okay. How the heck did he have time to hang him up like that?
How long does it take, usually, when you do it?
25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
From head to toe.
There he is.
What a wicked game you play to make me feel this.
It caught me off guard.
I shit my pants then. I thought something started playing on my computer. I was scurrying around trying to turn it off.
You should have edited in the pretty girl.
Helena Christensen?
Yeah. Oh, that guy. Oh. I know what he's on. Yeah.
See, Chris Isaac was basically in the film for like, what, 10, 15 seconds max?
Yeah.
And he
got a credit. That's crazy. Had he had his hit song by now?
I don't think so.
He must have done to get a billing like that. Otherwise, he's basically just an extra, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wicked Game came out in 89. Yeah. So I guess, it'd been out 2 years.
89? I thought it was a 90s song. I really did.
I did too.
Huh. Oh, there he is again.
Mm.
Oh, we had a speaking part.
That got him the name.
I guess Harry Connick was too busy.
Okay, that guy on the left, I don't know his name, but that's George's boss in like the last season of Seinfeld, Kruger Industrial Smoothing.
Which guy?
That guy.
The black guy?
No, on the left, the white guy,
Oh,
the chubby white guy.
He's in loads of things as well, isn't he?
Yeah, but I recognize him. We were watching through Seinfeld, and he's George's boss in like the last season or two of Seinfeld. George gets hired for Kruger Industrial Smoothing, and it's funny. Well, he's got a pretty big part, so maybe he earned that credit.
He's almost in as much as Anthony Hopkins.
I know, yeah.
Maybe they were trying to use it as a selling point.
There's Eazy-E.
Oh.
I was kidding.
Who? What?
I said there's Eazy-E. I was kidding.
Oh.
It was just a black guy in a black ball cap.
David.
He had the Jerry curl going on. The old switcheroo.
Oh.
Been done how many times now since then?
Yeah.
So you were saying, Neil, that the black girl here was the pregnant girl in Candyman?
I know she was in Candyman. I can't remember if she was pregnant or not.
That's cool.
She's the one that had the dog.
Okay. I thought she was pregnant.
She had a Rottweiler, didn't she? And they wake up and its head's cut off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was a cop in Hard Target with Van Damme.
David, you should get that tattooed on your hand. Are you going to get a Silence of the Lambs tattoo? Or did you get one?
No.
I thought you were going to get like the Death Head moth or something.
I don't know.
Come on, it's a part of you.
It is.
You can moisturize it then.
I can. Maybe I'll get like a knife coming through my ribs.
Yeah, blood dripping down.
And I'll pierce my nipple.
That nipple freaks me out. That nipple is not natural. There's just something weird about that nipple. It's not real. Shh, Fred. Shh. Come here, buddy. Come here. Calm down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Get up here. Come here. Come here. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Huh.
Look, you're on camera.
Hey, Fred.
Hi, Fred. Hi. Yes, hi. How are you? Good boy. Sit still. Oh. Hi. What's wrong? When are we going to do The Shining?
Who's hosting that one?
I'd like
Is
to
that
do
you?
that one. Well, I don't
Neil?
really mind who does it, but
Yeah.
I'm building up a little list I'd like to do of Shining and Ghostbusters.
You gotta do it before winter's over.
Mm-hmm. Let me go deal with him.
All year rounder, isn't it?
The Shining?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can watch it anytime.
Yeah, me too. When's the anniversary of it? Let me see.
Is it August? Maybe. Yeah.
Don't actually know.
May 23rd here in the United States.
I was way off. Swimmy, Swanson. Samsonite.
And then when did you guys get it in the UK?
To do on, was it July 17th? It's on the photo at the end.
October is what it says. October 2nd, 1980 in the UK.
Dang.
No, I mean on the photograph at the end, it's July. July, isn't it?
Yeah, I have the photo somewhere.
Yeah, I have one too. Jenny
Yeah,
sent
I've
it
got
to
one.
me from B-Sides.
Anytime, just give me a heads up and I can make it work.
Yeah, it's July the 4th ball, 1921.
Nothing says the 4th of July like The Shining. That'd be a good Independence Day watch party.
Yeah. Have you got a set of Polaroids with you dressed up like this, David?
Sorry.
I said, have you got a set of Polaroids with you dressed up like this? There's no instant denial, is there?
Oh, I said no.
Oh.
I've got some selfies though. Okay. Polaroids are solid. Yeah, Beth, that release from Mondo that we've got, I didn't realize the diamond shape was significant until I watched it on Splatter Plastic. That's where I learned about it.
What's the diamond for the outline of the?
Yeah.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got the death off, and then you got the yellow diamond on the cover.
I wouldn't have picked that up either.
I think it was Liam. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I just realized this," and he like lost. That was rude.
Sorry, I'm engrossed in the film.
Yeah,
Here we
I am as well. I haven't seen this for probably since the DVD come out.
Does that girl do anything? Does she tour or go on like cons or anything?
I don't know. I haven't seen anybody at cons from this movie.
This is such a good song.
Yeah, and Q Lazarus or whatever her name is, she's like went into obscurity there for a long time.
She died too. She's
Oh,
dead.
did she die recently? Wasn't she like a bus driver in New York or something like that? Or
someone let me look it up. Hold on. You know, I did a video on this a week or so ago, and somebody left me a interesting comment. Let me find it. Let me see if, and I mean, who knows if it's true or not, but
there's your nipple back. Not natural.
It's not. It's too like, well, you know what nipples look like. I know so. Where did I put that? Let me find it. I can't find it now. But I thought I read something like she was a cab driver.
Yeah.
And she gave the song to Jonathan Demme.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for Married to the Mob or something. And
because
so,
it was. And if somebody was like looking for her and they found her, and she was a cab driver, I think still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she did pass away, like last year or this year. Last year.
I thought that it was the dude singing the song for the longest time.
Let's see.
Did you see this factoid, Beth, that this was
No.
the unscripted?
Really?
Yeah.
Was the tucking unscripted too?
Maybe not, because it said that it required some liquid courage to do this.
Oh, he looks like he's intoxicated.
Yeah.
His eyes are glossy.
Look, Caitlin. The tuck.
It looks like a vagina. I'm just saying. An 80s vagina.
Or 70. Big muff.
Hair pie. Okay. She she died in 2020, July 19, 2020. Let's see.
We got Bush. Hey, gosh.
It says as of 2015, she had been working as a bus driver in Staten Island and filed a lawsuit against the company for not hiring female bus drivers. Huh. It says in 2019, filmmaker Eva Ardis met Q Lazarus after getting picked up in her car service in New York City, and the two soon began working on a documentary about her life, Goodbye Horses, The Many Lives of Q Lazarus, which is set to be released this year. So that's cool. But she did pass away. Did I send you those, like, the different cuts of the song, the different versions, like a while back that I found on YouTube? Like,
I don't think so.
Okay. I'll have to find them again. There's like different versions of the song, like different demos of the song. Kind of interesting to hear it evolve.
Did you think it was a man singing it for a long time? Or
yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was this kind of a breakout role for Ted Levine? Because he done a lot prior to that movie.
I don't know.
He's always
been a fair bit, hasn't he?
a bit. What's that?
He's been in a fair bit. I'm not sure if it was before or after this. So.
Yeah. He was a mix of. Yeah, he done like 4 or 5 movies leading up to that. One More Saturday Night, Ironweed, Betrayed, mixed Love at Large.
It's cool how they added that together. Like you don't know.
Being so intense.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this kind of reminds me of Speed.
Oh, Speed?
Yeah. You know, towards the end when they're trying to find him and like there's been a couple things that remind me of Speed, honestly.
So you think
like
Speed?
Like the elevator scene when, you know, he's on top of the elevator and everything. That reminds me of a scene in Speed. And then this kind of fake out. You know, the guys go into the house looking for him and the bomb goes off. I don't know. There's a Speed connection.
That's one I haven't seen in ages.
There's another Van Damme connection. He was the baddie in Nowhere to Run.
Okay.
Ted Levine was?
2 years later, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, say the line, David.
Oh, wait, we're shooting a big fat person. He was in Heat as Detective Mike Bosco.
But he's definitely been typecast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen him with a mangina in anything else.
Have you looked close enough?
He's played a lot of cops, it looks like. He was in
Bent Ones, yeah.
Switchback as a deputy. Wonderland, American Gangster.
He was in Flubber with Robin Williams.
I just noticed a butterfly on the wall. I never noticed that before. Behind her, as she's walking towards him, there's a butterfly in a frame. I never noticed that.
Shutter Island.
Wasn't there something around also that had like a butterfly motif to it?
It definitely doesn't fit him, the house, you know.
It's pretty neglected.
It's gross.
I never understood why he laughed at that point. I mean, is it because he's...
I think he knows he's caught.
Why she didn't just shoot him in the back when he did that?
Yeah. Well, it's probably the first time she'd shoot anybody, really, you know.
Yeah. And earlier in the movie, when she's going through the trainings, like, you're dead. That was just like foreshadowing. She's...
That's not smart.
Not cool with a gun. So are you hosting next, Neil? Or Beth? Are we going to watch some John Hughes movie?
I don't know about that.
We need to watch Young Guns.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Which one? Fun. 1 or 2?
Either or
both.
Double feature.
We'd have to start earlier in the day.
Yeah.
I'm up for a double feature, as long as it's not. Well, I wouldn't be able to double feature if we started the time we did this.
Mm-hmm.
The sun will be coming up.
Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning there.
Yeah, 1:52.
Oh boy.
Are you working tomorrow, Neil?
Well, I'm working from home.
Okay.
I usually go to bed at about 2, 3 anyway. So I was supposed to do a stream with Birdman last night. I went to the dentist yesterday and had a tooth out, and I just crashed out and woke up, looked at my phone. He sent me the link for it. It'd been like a 3-hour stream, and it had finished like 10 minutes after I woke up.
No. Was it?
He was all right, though. He had 2 others on there. I did say I might not be able to make it.
Indiana Jones, was that what he was doing?
Yeah, Last Crusade. I think I'm going to have to watch this again in a couple of days with the sound on. I've been reading the subtitles. The subtitles are those ones that not only give you the speech, but the dialogue. Yeah, they give you descriptions of everything as well. Like in brackets, grunts,
squeaking,
precious whimpering,
squeaking,
jizz splashes on face. No, he didn't say that.
Luge.
Whoever's audio I can hear, you're absolutely in sync with my picture.
Not mine. I don't think it's mine.
I can hear like an echo of the audio.
I'm like at a 7.
But yeah, she was just shouting just then, and it was absolutely perfect sync.
Oh. Yeah, I think we should do The Shining next.
Yeah, for that. Have you got that on 4K yet, Beth?
The Shining?
Yeah.
No, not yet. I have a Blu-ray steelbook of it.
That's a great one to have in 4K.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Okay. Well, then I might pick it up.
One of the best, I'd say. It.
I agree.
Minimum top 10.
Did you get your Lost Boys to look better, Beth, or did it still look like it was too red?
I haven't messed with it anymore, so I think it's just maybe we don't have the best television. Like it's maybe a cheaper
what was
model.
Wrong with it?
The same thing with the planes, trains, and automobiles. The reds are so red.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
I don't know what it is. Like the scenes at the end where they're having the fight and all the blood and everything. God, it was so neon red.
Have you got it on like vivid mode or something like that?
No, I had it. I toggled it back and forth to see which one looked better, and they all don't look very good. So I don't know. I kind of wondered if it's my TV or settings, or I just haven't messed with it. So may just be a. It looked like that, yeah. Like the face is just burnt out. But I'm not
you
the
can look
best.
online. You can find like optimal settings for most TVs.
I need to do that and go through it again. But I was going to say is I'm not the probably. I still watch VHS tapes all the time, so I'm not a visual connoisseur by any means. Not yet, at least. So.
You watch VHS on a 4K TV? Wow.
Sometimes, yeah. What?
Like, I'll get out.
Huh?
Is it great?
No, I mean not. Well, I mean, not too bad. No. You'd have to see how we have things hooked up here. It's kind of weird. So.
I bought this in the Criterion release before I got the 4K, and I don't really see a huge difference. But I remember just thinking, what's the big deal about high def? I mean, I see a lot of grain in this, but just the way it's supposed to look because it was transferred from film. This movie's, I mean, for it to be early 90s, it doesn't look that old.
So say that again, Dave.
Go ahead.
That's Thomas Harris. Sorry, Bob earlier wasn't him. That's Thomas Harris.
I couldn't hear you. Breaking up every word you said. It was like
Me or for Beth?
You. When you said me or Beth, that was clear as a whistle. But what you said before, I couldn't. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. We're using a mic on your earpods, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
my left one has died on me. So.
Oh, maybe that's what it was then. So you were saying for a 90s movie, this is what?
It's aged well, I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too dated.
No, it's almost timeless. There's not much in it to give away sort of tech and stuff like that either, is there?
Yeah. Other than a phone with a cord on it.
Oh, there you go.
It's pretty timeless, though, really.
Yeah.
Looks like Don Johnson there.
Great ending. Where did he get the hair?
I think he's wearing a wig.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, or did he skin someone's head for that?
Possibly.
See, the world may never know. Yeah. Hair club for men.
Maybe it's someone's 80s bush.
On that note, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. That was fun. Oh.
I'm assuming they're going through this in order of appearance because Anthony Hopkins should have been at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Precious
James
Darla.
Gum. That's a weird name, James Gum.
George Michael.
Wait, what?
Roger Corman as well. That's two directors that were in it. I didn't spot him though.
Buzz Killman, that's a fun name.
I assume it's the same Roger Corman.
Huh. I didn't. Oh.
All right. Well, this was fun.
That was good. That was fun.
I know it's getting very late over there in the UK. It's what time?
Don't worry about me.
2:03.
I think Neil's a night owl. He's
Yeah,
a vampire.
I am too.
He's a vampire.
I've done that a few times when I've gone on Birdman shows. He's like starting to yawn and stuff and go, "Oh, it's getting very late here. We've got to go." And I'm like, "I'm buzzing. Come on, keep going." It's like 4:30 in the morning. It's like,
Need to schedule some more trivia. I haven't done anything since, I guess, November. I canceled in December.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you guys have
before about having like a
tournament?
sort of tournament type thing?
Yeah. If I can get Casey and Beth and the three and you, Neil, that'd be.
Oh God.
Did Phil win? I don't think Phil ever won. Did he, Phil?
No.
Phil was always runner-up.
Sorry, Phil.
Yeah. So what do you guys have coming up on your channels? Beth, anything exciting that you've got planned?
I was working on something earlier. I think instead I was contemplating doing a live stream for the Breakfast Club next week since it's the anniversary. But I've changed my mind on that because I don't know if I want to do that. And I have a stream already worked out, all my slides and everything for a John Hughes kind of tribute, going through some of my favorite John Hughes films. So I think I'm going to do that, like a little John Hughes like thing myself, just,
Live stream though?
Yeah, do a live stream maybe next Wednesday or next weekend. I got to get my taxes done first. So that's
you
like
got
my aim.
April.
No. Ours are due March 1st.
Really?
Farmers are due March 1st. Yep.
Huh.
So, and our appointment's Wednesday. So I'm crunching on getting all that put together. It's kind of a chore being what we do, self-employed and everything. So, but that's kind of the thing that I have going besides just the usual stuff. And,
Neil, how about
putting out shorts that everybody hates nowadays in the world.
Yeah, I've started doing those Name That Tune, and I went back, Neil, and did the comments thing that you suggested, just to see if anyone's actually guessing the questions or trivia correctly.
Because a few times I did notice that the comments were off because I played one and didn't have a clue what it was, so I went to go and look at the comments to see what it was.
Yeah.
They're hard. Some of them are hard, especially I don't know my 90s music.
Today's was easy.
I thought they were really easy.
That one I got. Today's I got, yeah.
Hey, Bentley, we just finished the movie. We're just kind of wrapping things up. Thanks for stopping by, though. Appreciate it. So, now what's up? What's coming up on your channel?
I've got absolutely nothing at the moment. I've got a few ideas, things to do. I'm just testing the waters with a few things. Just see how I go. I've got the a bit of the buzz back to keep putting stuff out, but it does kind of ebb and flow. I mean, there's times when I'm just like, really, I don't even want to do anything. But it is up and down.
I'm still on the fence to be changing my channel name, but I don't know. I haven't really shown a lot of horror lately, but I just don't really purchased a lot of that stuff. I mean, I'm occasionally buying the 4Ks and Blu-rays, but you know, it gets expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Just take the horror off. Just change it to David's.
Yeah. There we go.
David's what?
David's lotion.
David's mangina.
Yeah.
David's bush.
David the jizz flinger.
There we go. David Diggs. I said Diggs. D-I-G.
I thought you said something else.
No, I didn't say that.
You get the stream taken down. Oh.
Well, trivia on the horizon for me. I haven't decided if I'm going to try to do it this month or wait till March. I still need to do maybe a video on my Mondo collection. I haven't shared that yet. I was supposed to do it last year, but having to pull all those albums out gets kind of, you know, it's a lot to do sometimes.
I had that when I did the music tag the other day. I basically wrote everything down what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
And then when I went to go and film it, I got everything out. I had stacks and stacks. There's a lot of footage I filmed that I didn't actually use. But...
Yeah. Yeah, there was I guess a tag that Beth shared with me of somebody that had like 101 questions. It's like, oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Jesus.
Yeah. Who wants to do that?
It's a contest in a tag. So every 10 that you answered, you got an entry, I think, or something. Like there was some. And I'm like, oh my! I was reading through them, and some of them are so convoluted that
you got to keep it short and sweet, though. Because people can see what the runtime of the video is before they even click it.
Yeah.
If it's like 2 hours, most people won't even bother clicking.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't suspect anyone will go back and watch this replay. I mean,
we never know.
Going, yeah,
I had quite a few people come and watch my Die Hard one.
I go back and watch them just for the chit chat between, you know, us and just. It's
look how awkward we look or funny we look.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we should try to do these fairly often, not like every week. But
yeah, I think once a month is a good
once
target.
A month or so, or every 6 weeks or something, you know.
Get a schedule going. We can go between.
So Beth, I know your birthday's in August. Neil, when's your birthday? Is it
March?
March. So there you go.
Mine's in July, David.
I'm sorry. Yours is in July. Cody's is in March, and Ben's is in August. Sorry.
Yeah, Ben's is in August.
Yeah.
Away from mine. Mine's March 15th.
Oh, you're almost a St. Patrick's Day baby.
He's the Ides of March.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That explains a lot.
Beware of the Ides of March.
Yeah, exactly.
What's a good March film? What's a good March movie to do?
March of the Penguins?
No. So I'm vetoing that. You get 3 vetoes, okay?
I don't know what a good March film is.
Something springy.
Hop.
Yeah.
No. Hop. No kids.
That's
no.
a bunny movie.
No, it's a summer movie, but I always thought they would be fun to. Now it's a '90s film, but I consider it an '80s film because it came out in the early '90s. But The Sandlot would be fun to discuss. I don't know if you guys are fans of The Sandlot, but that's more of a summer film.
Is that the one with Elijah Woods?
No,
very young. No,
they're that's the baseball team.
Okay, and it's the kid with the freckles all over his face. And
you're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls. Yeah. Okay.
Would you consider that an 80s film if it's 90s?
Why do I consider an 80s film since it's 90s?
Yeah.
The tone of the film and I guess the nostalgia factor of it, I don't know. For me, it just feels like an 80s film.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It just has that retro vibe to it, you know.
I had someone say to me the other day that 1990 was the last year of the 80s because we only got 9 years of 80s. I was like, no, 1980 was year one of the 1980s. So therefore, 89 is the end. Like, oh, yeah.
Well, that's the logical answer. But some films in the 80s don't feel like 80s films. They do feel like they're holding on to grasping on to the 70s as hard as they can.
Oh, yeah, you got a little bit of overhang, yeah.
I mean, like, okay, Airplane. Yes, it's an 80s film, but it's got so much 70s vibes to it.
Yeah.
The action films, the spoofs that they're taking off on, and then, of course, using Staying Alive, speeding Staying Alive up. That's a 70s gem. So, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. What about you, David? What do you think?
I haven't seen The Sandlot in years. I think that's one that might have been in the same camp as the Monster Squad for me. I was maybe a little bit too old for it when it came out, and it didn't really pique my interest.
You are older than me.
I am, yes.
I love The Sandlot. Did you watch The Mighty Ducks, though? Were you of age to watch
I remember The Mighty Ducks.
Okay.
Only because my girlfriend's little brother was 8 years old.
Hey, okay. So my very first, I've told this story before, my first Queen CD, I mean, I discovered Queen because of Wayne's World, but I think before that was The Mighty Ducks. I think it came out slightly before Wayne's World or after, I can't remember. But
It's just after, I think.
Was it after?
Yeah, I think it was after.
Okay.
92, I think.
Okay. But
What
the CD
song
here
was it?
at the end of Mighty Ducks, they used "We Are the Champions," and my greatest hits CD had a hype sticker on it, said featuring "We Are the Champions" from Disney's The Mighty Ducks.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the CD. That was the hype sticker that we got over here,
Right.
and that was the very first, CD that I bought.
You wouldn't
didn't
think
even
you'd have
have
to
Bohemian
put a
Rhapsody.
Disney movie on the front of the case to sell that, really, would you?
It sold me on it, so it worked.
Okay, it worked then.
But it was like, yeah. So I'd seen, Wayne's World and Bohemian Rhapsody, and then saw that movie and that song. So that's the CD I found at Walmart or wherever I bought it from, Camelot Music or something, and saved my money and bought that. And then Bohemian Rhapsody wasn't even on it. It's like, darn it.
We could turn this thing into like an Emilio Estevez immersion. We could watch Breakfast Club, then we can watch Young Guns, and then we could watch Mighty Ducks. Maybe Maximum Overdrive, just throw it in there.
And Repo Man.
Loaded Weapon 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about Emilio Estevez Appreciation Month?
And then we could mix Loaded Weapon 1 and mix it in with Tim Curry.
Oh.
He's in that, isn't he?
David
The
needs to see
Wilderness Girls.
the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could watch that. We could watch Clue.
Yeah.
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 And then we can go to Home Alone 2 and then
Yes.
transition into Joe Pesci movies.
Oh my God, it never ends.
Yeah,
we could turn it into the
going
Kevin Bacon game called?
Yeah. What is it?
Separation, or whatever. 7 Degrees. There we go.
Oh.
Well, folks.
Okay.
I know it's getting kind of late. I think there's only 2 people left in the chat, which one's probably me.
I think I'm still there too.
Yeah, and my battery's getting ready to die on my computer. So
perfect time.
What better time to end than now? Thank you all for hanging out and watching my favorite movie with me. It was a lot of fun cutting up, and I'll be sure to send those Polaroids to you, Neil.
Yeah. And your jizz.
What?
Yes, like me. Like donkey.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
We better stop this now. Can you edit this out?
I don't know if I can or not. But thank you everyone that hung out in the chat. This was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the next time. So whether we watch The Shining or
something,
Mighty Ducks, it's yet to be determined. So Thanks everyone for hanging out, and until next time, take care. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.